Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Now, my name is Ralph and welcome to Rugby Fanatic. Now, you probably think, what the heck is going on here? What's the silly thing on my head? Well, my daughter said, put it on, daddy, put it on. So I thought, okay, I'll put it on just for the video. So, anyways, today we're diving into the All Blacks team selections. I know I'm pretty late to the party and it's already been announced, and tomorrow's the clash. So I thought, okay, I'll share my thoughts and what I think about the team selection. Now, Scott Robertson's already announced his 23-man squad as they gear up against Japan tomorrow at Yokohama. And it's going to be a crucial match as well, especially leading up to that Rugby World Cup 2027. So it's going to be an exciting game as well for two teams. And, it's going to be an interesting one as well. So, Japan, I don't know. Let me know your thoughts. Comment below. Do you think Japan will pull up a upset, or do you think the All Blacks will put up a cricket score? So comment below. Let me hear your thoughts, because it's going to be an interesting game. So it can go either way. So yeah, comment below. And also don't forget to subscribe to my channel as well. So let's get started. So first off, let's talk about the starting lineup. Now, Scott Robertson has made some bold choices, notably leaving out Beauden Barrett. The decision has definitely raised some eyebrows, and you probably already know that. Beauden Barrett has been a key player for the All Blacks for a long time, known for his incredible pace, his playmaking ability, and also he brings a lot of depth in that backline. And his absence means that it's going to be tough. I mean, we'll see a different dynamic in that backline. And also Scott Robertson, I don't know, maybe his strategy was to sort of maybe looking to give others an opportunity. Hopefully, I guess when I'm looking at the squad, looking at this team, there's a bit of mix of youth and also experience as well. And probably his strategy is probably giving the young ones to shine, and also just give them an opportunity as well. So, or maybe perhaps he's probably resting Beauden Barrett, so that, he gets a bit of rest, leading up to the clash against England in the Northern Tour, their first game. So, I mean, stepping in for Barrett, I guess we've got, Damian McKenzie starting at 10. I guess, that's an interesting one, because Damian McKenzie, I mean, he's the future of the All Blacks and the future 10. But, when we think about it realistically, his performance in the Rugby Championship, does raise some eyebrows, whether he's good enough to be in that 10 spot, or is he better in the bench? Is he an impact player? And I think, for me personally, I think Damian McKenzie is good on the bench. I think he's a bench player. I think he shows that, through his dominance, and he's been, a bench player for a while, and he's just been a phenomenal player. And I guess, him being on the bench is probably a good option. And I thought that, I thought Robertson would give Ruben Love a start as well at first five. I thought that he'll, even though the strategy is probably giving others an opportunity, I don't know. I'm not sure. But I would like to see Ruben Love start in that game. I'm glad that Billy Proctor has got that starting spot for centre, and he's starting in the clash against Japan. So I'm very happy with that selection, and I think I'm happy with Billy Proctor getting a start, and also Peter Lakai and also Sam Derry. I'm not too sure about Tuipulotu being the captain after when he missed out on injuries. He's been injury prone, and for him coming back from injury, it's an interesting one. So we'd love to hear your comments. Who do you think should be captain in that game, for tomorrow? So it'll be interesting to see how All Blacks will adapt in terms of the changes of the team, and also the change of the dynamics of forwards and backs as well. So it's going to be interesting to see how well they'll adapt in high pressure as well. So let's talk about the forward pack now. Robertson has gone for a blend of experience. So we've got Sam Cane as in that lineup as well. So there's a bit of experience, and I'm excited to see how they will handle Japan's quick, pace game. The Brave Blossoms, they're very very fast-paced team. They play different style of, different style games, and both teams have different unique styles. They play a lot of flair, and they've got a lot of tactics and skills, and they've got some players. They've got some game players as well, like the likes of Mike and Bulla. You know, they got some speed on their edge. So I mean, when we think of Japan, Japan is probably known for their fast and also, their flowing style of rugby, as I mentioned, and also with their recent performance, they'll probably definitely be looking to exploit the weakness of the All Blacks, and also the absence of Beauden Barrett could be pivotal in the game. So be an interesting one as well. I mean, Japan, they had a really disappointing run as they lost in the Pacific Nations Cup against Fiji in the final. So I mean, Eddie Jones is looking for redemption and looking to put up a good performance against the Giants, the All Blacks. But yeah, I guess overall, in my thoughts, Robertson's selection does indicate that there's a strategy shift there. I mean, I'm happy that Wallace Atiti gets to start at number 8, and that's probably his position. And I'm happy that Scott Robertson has finally put players in the right position. We would hope. But yeah, I'm glad that he's able to get a shot at number 8, Wallace Atiti. So he'll be a powerhouse, and he'll be a threat in that forward pack, especially in the back row. So looking forward to the game tomorrow, and perhaps probably seeing the experience and also the youth, but also the experience guiding the youth players as well is probably a good thing as well. So I mean is it really good for the future of the All Blacks? I'm not sure. I mean, we're talking about the Rugby World Cup. We're talking about the future. So, there's been a lot of talks around that. But I'm pretty satisfied with the selections. As long as the young ones are getting a crack, and also Ruben Love, making his debut is a huge one too. So can't wait for his electrifying his speed, and can't wait for him to take action, and also for him to perform at the highest level. So he'll get that crack tomorrow as well. So interesting. So I mean, yeah. Let me know your thoughts. I mean, overall, what do you think? Will the All Blacks manage to secure the win without Beauden Barrett, or will they? I mean, will the Japanese team, will they pull up an upset? I mean, it's an interesting one. So let me know your comments below. Who do you think is going to take this one out? Whether it's the Brave Blossoms, Eddie Jones, or Scott Robertson and his All Blacks team, will they put up a cricket score against Japan tomorrow? So very excited, and be interesting to hear your thoughts. So I do think that Beauden Barrett should be in that lineup, but I guess I don't know if it's a strategy thing. I'm not sure. But let me know your thoughts. So can the All Blacks win without Beauden Barrett? But anyways, thank you so much for tuning in, and also supporting my channel as well. And keep up the rugby spirit, and keep supporting our teams. Up the ABs, and we'll see you in the next video.